Okay, yes. So now we are live, so we are recording everything. Hello guys, how are you?
Good.
Yeah. Good. Okay, awesome. So first of all, hello. Today we're gonna be talking in this growth space webinar. Let's say we're gonna be talking about the motivation of the members. How you do? Everyone can hear me properly, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the thing is that first of all, like this, let's say, part when I'm gonna share with you all the tips and tricks about the motivation and so on, and then we're gonna have like 10 minutes of questions and answers. So if you have any questions or something, just write them down. At the end of this event, we're gonna discuss all of it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so if you're gonna have like any question or something, then don't type, but just say it because I'm not gonna be seeing chat. So yeah, I'm gonna share the screen. Wait, I learned how to do it. So wait. This one. Okay, this one. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome. So ciao everyone. So today
Okay.
we'll be talking about how to motivate your members. And the thing is, so why do we have this space? So first of all, as you know, I was having a lot of calls with you and chats to see what is happening in your LCs and so on. And many of you told me that the main bottleneck or something that is stopping us from achieving your results is actually the thing that people are not super engaged, they are not motivated to work, especially that there's a lot of things happening like exams, holidays are starting. So I want during this time to, so after this webinar, everyone will make sure that your members are always engaged and they perform well all the time. So you're gonna have like knowledge and you're gonna see what to do in order to make sure that the motivation of your people is in place. Then, to ensure that no matter what is happening, that exams, holidays, and so on, the members of you are always motivated to work in ISEC. So even though that there's a lot of other stuff, and I know it because also when I was team member or team leader, I had many different activities that I was a part of. But in order to make sure that everyone is performing and you guys are actually working, we need this constant motivation, and you as LCDPs, you are responsible to provide this motivation to people. So, what is motivation? First of all, I was searching for many, like, of course, definitions and so on, but I think the most simple one and the one that is very important is desire to do things. So if we are motivated, we have this desire in ourselves that we want to do something. And it's very easy to lose. It's very easy not to have this desire or just, oh no, I don't want to do anything. I'm not feeling good or whatever. So we need to make sure that all the time we are having this motivation to do things. So is it important? Yes, it is. See, it's Italian. So people work well when they are motivated because they can work. Of course, they can fulfill their task and so on. But if they're not motivated, then it's very hard for them to actually enjoy what they are doing. So in order to know what motivates people, we need to know what they need. So if they have some needs, they are lacking of something, there's something that it's very crucial for them to have. So if we know that, then if what they do helps them to get what they want, then it's attractive and they are motivated. I hope like it's very clear for you. So if the thing that they are doing helps them to get what they want, so the need that they have, then they are motivated. So I'm gonna share with you a couple of tips and tricks to make sure that you guys know how to take care about constant motivation first of yourself, as it's very important, and then also of your members. So first thing is understand individual differences in motivation. So the thing is, I also remember when I was a team leader, And I had a team consisted of 13 people. So there was 13 team members plus me, which was a lot. And everyone was different, and everyone was motivated by different things and so on. So I had a huge, let's say, troubles at the very beginning. I had many issues in motivation of my team because I was like doing everything. I don't know. I was first of all I was giving them, let's say, challenging tasks, but not for everyone that was super motivated because everyone needs different approach. And after 5 months of not performing at all as a team, I met with everyone individually. So I did 13 meetings, one-to-one meetings, and I was asking questions. I was trying to understand, so why you're not motivated? What motivates you in life, in work? What do you think? Is it like the goal that you are seeing, or maybe the people who you are working with? And then when I understood what each person needs, what motivates each person, I could act upon that to make sure that my team is motivated all the time. So it's very important to ask proper questions and trying to understand your people, as everyone is super different, and get to know them simply, also personally, because if you meet with them, if you get to know them, then you know how to work with them, how to cooperate, what do they need. They need constant tracking, or maybe they need more freedom, or maybe they need clearer tasks or something like this. And what is also very important, to be open and also share, because it's not like you are expecting from your people, from your team leaders or team members to give you answers that would motivate them and so on, but they also want to know who you are. So if you will be very open person, very like approachable, and you will be sharing with them what do you feel, how you are motivating yourself and so on, it's gonna be so much easier for you to take care about their motivation. So yeah, underlining one thing, understanding individual differences in motivation. And don't be afraid of meeting with everyone and just asking what motivates you in life. And then just write it down on the paper as I did. And then you know this person needs this approach, this person needs this, and then you can act upon that. And you can also tell it to your members, to your team leaders, so they know how to motivate their members, team members, to make sure that all your area, everyone in OGAP is performing, right? So, is it clear for you? Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. It's very hard to talk like to myself as I cannot hear you or see you because I see only PPT. So hopefully you understand. Okay, then thing is like there's an example that I'm sharing with you. So everyone is different. Like we have extroverts, so people who are very outgoing, who love spending time with people and so on. But we also have the introverts that prefer to live alone, or maybe not alone, but having their own comfortable space and so on. So it's also different how you are dealing with those people. So first you need to discover if you are working with extrovert people or introvert people, and then following the instruction that we have in here. So for example, extrovert. In order to make them perform and so on, you need to let them dive right in. And in comparison, for introverts, you need to let them think to speak. So first of all, like there's an idea. So extroverts, they prefer to, at the very moment say something, brainstorm out loud and so on. But introverts, they prefer thinking first and then speaking. So you need to also know who they are in order to make sure that they will be shining in your team. So this is just an example for you. You can also read all the points that are there to make sure that you will be managing your structure well. Then we have second tip, which is providing productive and challenging work. What does it mean? It means that if you want your people, your team to work, you need to be sure that the job description that they have is challenging for them and they can be productive in their work. What does it mean? That first of all, if you see that your members are not motivated, not engaged, or not committed to what they're doing, sit with them, sit with your team leaders, and revise. So go through once again the job description of your members and ask them if they see challenges in the work, if they see that they are developing, or maybe they're just filling in the spreadsheet which is not super developing, but they don't see what is actually the goal of doing it. So just revise with them and make sure that everyone understands their role. That actually filling a spreadsheet is not just filling a spreadsheet, but it's like contributing to something more and the bigger goals, let's say. So it's very important that you make sure that you know how to measure the productivity of your members. So it's not like this is your JD, let's do it, but you can sit with your people and then see, okay, this is the first task that you are doing. So we're gonna, this is like, for example, you have to, I don't know, contact EPs daily or approve 2 EPs weekly, and then once a week you are sitting with the person, with your team leader, and you assess what is the productivity of their work. So you assess if this person actually is achieving the goals or not. Or maybe the person is just fulfilling the task but with no result. So then you need to sit once again and think how to make it more effective. Then also remember about constant feedback and to be just honest with your people. If you and by feedback I mean not only saying that something is wrong or you're not fulfilling your task, but also appreciating if something is good. That you see that the person that you are leading, your team leader or team member, it's contributing to achieving your goals. Remember also about challenging tasks because if you want to make sure that the productivity will be on a high level, then you need to challenge your people because they will be all the time doing the same thing, the same. It's not a challenge for them, and they will just not achieve the result that they can achieve. So the thing is very important, providing productive and challenging work, which means revise once again job description, make sure that it's developing, check if they understand it, and if it's actually helping. Because when I was LTVP, to be honest, for the first half of the year, I didn't know what I'm doing. I was like, talking to my team leaders, to my team members, having big meetings with my EB, but actually I didn't know what is the goal of what I'm doing. And then one time my LTVP, she sat with me and she said, okay, Ola, so this is your JD. You need to deliver. You need to take care about process management. That's why you have to do like revision of OPS, revision of this. And then we're seeing that there's a lot of tasks that I was doing, and that was completely not helpful, not helping the area to grow. So we need to just revise once again and see what is challenging for you people, what will make them productive. Okay? Are you still there?
Yep. Yep.
Awesome. So we are going to the third tip, which is setting effective goals. And it's very connected with the previous point. As I was saying, JD is, like job description is very important. So the person is clear on what this person is doing, but also this person see the way how to achieve it and where this person is in. What does it mean? That everyone needs to be aware of KPIs, so key performance indicators, and how to achieve them. They need to see their contribution goals achievement. So it's not like out of blue you're saying you need to approve 500 people, and your team leader is like, okay, I will do it, but I don't believe in this goal. I don't know why it's like this. So first of all, they need to know what are the goal of their work and why it's important. So also remember about always like talking about why of the actions that the person is doing, and then track constantly the performance and do constant assessments of one's work. Because it's very important not to see at the beginning and at the end if we're closer to achieve the goal or not, but constantly checking what is happening and being sure that the goals that we set, they are achievable, they can be achieved. I think it's very important, especially if you don't understand your goals, then you will not achieve them simply. And if you're not achieving, of course you're not motivated. So let's check with your team leaders and team members if they actually are aware of what they are doing, are aware of their goals, and aware of how they need to achieve it. because if they're not aware of it, of course they don't see their contribution, they don't want to do it, and they're not motivated, and they're just doing it because someone told them to do so, which is, it's not good motivation. So just make sure about it. And then providing rewards and recognition. Of course, everyone loves to be appreciated, and you as well, right? We as OGAP are so hopefully you are feeling appreciated, and this is something that drives you to do more and to prove to yourself that you actually can achieve more than you are doing right now. So motivation is all about encouragement and appreciation, and we always forget about it. We are always in feedback. We are focusing on saying this is wrong, this is wrong, this is not working, and so on. But where is the place for appreciation? Like you did good job, even though like maybe you think like as VP that someone that your LT member, like your members or team leaders, they did it's not super challenging for you, but maybe for them it was huge challenge to I don't know contact EP first time on Facebook or whatever. It may be super challenging for them, so remember about appreciating the things that they are doing because it makes them believe more in themselves and makes them being more attached to what they're doing. And also show or tell people every day that we appreciate their contributions. Of course, if they have the contribution, if they don't have, don't lie to them. And check with the people constantly what is the progress of course achievement. So if you are creating rewards and recognition system or something, just check. Just remember not only creating it, but also following up on it and checking constantly with them. Okay, this is the thing that we said that if you're gonna achieve that, I'm gonna reward you, I'm gonna give you recognition. So check constantly if actually they are heading in a good direction. And then be there always for your people. Remember that you are responsible for OGAP for the whole area, so you need to be there for them. They need you as a leader because SLP is the leader for team leaders, and team leaders are leader for team members, right? So it's very important. And don't be afraid of innovate and try different approaches. If something is not working, like your reward and recognition system is not working, then try maybe different thing, maybe try different approach. Don't be afraid of researching on how to do this, how to make it work or whatever. If something is not working, then just change it. It's very simple. And also it might influence a lot on motivation of your people. If they feel well appreciated and encouraged, then we'll be working properly. I can promise you that. And also like take care, think about what motivates you and then think what you are expecting of, I don't know, your leader to motivate, how you want your leader to motivate you. For example, like your MCVP to motivate you, how you would like to do it. And then apply it with your team leaders. And I promise you that it's gonna work. And thing, and sure they like what they do. So make sure that your members they feel comfortable within a team and take care about team bonding and team activities, not only work. Because sometimes in ISEC we tend to focus only on doing working, and we forget that it's a fun experience. And the more fun we have, the more productive we can be and the more goals we can achieve. If we are feeling comfortable, if we love what we are doing, seriously, like look at yourself. Of course, as my functional team, I'm more than sure that you love what we are doing, right? Because it's amazing. We are changing people's lives, we are sending them abroad, it's awesome, right? So make sure that also your members see that OGIP is not something that we all love and changing people's life and so on. So make sure that they like what they do and they feel comfortable in your LC, in your team, and so on. Am I right?
Yeah, you're completely right. Sometimes it's difficult to do like a bonding activities because maybe they are not all the team is not completed. So or fact is that for example in my team two members work and one and the others so notice that they are working and the other not. So in this situation it's difficult to create like a comfortable environment.
Yeah, exactly. So if a situation like this happens, don't be afraid being honest with people, and like we can like what will make you feel comfortable in here? Just ask. Communication, I think, is the key to everything. If we can communicate with people, if we can ask them, okay, so what you are missing, what will make you feel comfortable in here? We will adjust, but just tell us. Don't be afraid of asking. Okay, so and remember that the motivation of the team comes from the motivation of the leader. So take care about your motivation and like also believe in yourself that you can do a lot of things. And if you are very well motivated, you can say, transfer this energy and this power to your people. But if you're not that motivated, you don't feel comfortable, then of course everyone sees that, and everyone is also not feeling comfortable because you are like a role model for your members, right? So just be sure that your motivation is also there. And if you don't have motivation, look for that. I don't know, watch awesome funny videos of I don't know small cats on YouTube, and you're super motivated to work. I don't know. There's a lot of things. Just you need to discover first what motivates you in life, and then make sure that you are taking care. If you don't know, just also ask. We are a functional team. We can, you know, you can also write, guys, I need motivation. Someone tell me something nice, or you can write to me or Vlada or whoever, just to take care about your proper motivation and like your belief in what you're doing. Okay, very important.
Okay.
Okay. mm, So now I would like to talk to you. How do you motivate your people? Because I want this space also to be like a sharing space and so on. So maybe we can just discuss for now. If you have any like good case practice, what the examples of what worked in your LC in terms of motivation. I will show you. Okay. So how is it with you?
For me, I don't do special things. Maybe I just show my enthusiasm when I talk about EP or things to do. Um, like speak in a funny way. They enjoy what they should do, and but I don't do like maybe I should do a reward recognition, like a simple reward recognition, maybe or so. Maybe a candy, but well, I don't know. But yeah,
It might be
and
super random thing, but something that they will feel motivated, like, yeah, I want to have this candy or whatever. It might be, it doesn't have to be super, like, I know, amazing price or very, how to say, very expensive or whatever. It needs to be something that motivates them.
an ice cream.
You can actually discuss with them what do they want. Guys, there's an amazing award, so just talk to them about it. Okay, any other ideas, maybe examples or something from your past?
Food.
What are you doing now?
I actually let this let the team leader do this thing because when I was team leader, like in GCDP, that was the main thing that I was doing, and that actually made my experience work. But also, I think that the team leader is the closest to the member and the one that can actually do the team bonding and support their motivation. But unfortunately, this didn't work this time, or better. One team did, the other not. And the thing that the team leader actually doing the thing did was he promised each of them that once they approved a person, he was going to offer them tequila. It's super stupid, but it's a joke that keeps them going because they see also the funny side about things. And also they really created these promise that they made for themselves. Like they decided to have this name of the team, which is Surfers. because they made companies themselves. And actually, right now, this is one of the things that is working
Awesome.
with
Amazing.
them. Not with them. The other things are better.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I think that this team bonding things, like creating your identity and so on, is very important for people to feel comfortable and feel that they are belonging to the team. It's very important. So it's very good that you did it.
Yeah, but like right now, I'm thinking about doing my
About doing what?
because I don't like there's a team which is close, but the other one is not, and also they're not really collaborating as an era right now. So I'm actually thinking of doing it by myself, and yeah, it's sad.
Okay, someone else? Or maybe you have like questions that we can together, or like a situation that we are facing right now, so together we can brainstorm about the solutions for it in terms of members' motivation.
What are your JDs for members? Because have a clear JD, it's important, but for me it's difficult to assign a clear like JD and motivated JD. So which are yours?
Mine?
People
Okay. Sorry, I was thinking that you were asking to Ola.
No, yours.
Okay, I have three GDs. All of them are, of course, team managers. Then I divided the GDs into, let's say, the flow. I have a JD which is specialized on the phase of synergy between marketing and us. So about attraction, because he's in charge of checking that every AP has the chance to have a first meeting. He's the one doing the synergy on a team member level with the marketing. Since like they give each other feedbacks about shouts, or if they have questions about projects when they have to do promo, they can ask him. And also he's the one in charge of checking Expo. So this is I call him the sales manager. Then I have another JDs which is about value delivery. And this person is in charge of preparing all the materials about OPS and reintegration seminar. Is the one creating the material while the actual value delivery is made by the AP manager. So the one having the meeting is the AP manager. And in the end, I have an IR manager who is in charge of following the LC to LC. And we structured our LC to LC into a folder in which there are information about how getting the visa, so he needs to check this thing. Also, what kind of IPS they do, so he needs to check this thing in order to help the value delivery manager to create materials. And also is the one stalking IJP abroad in order to have answers.
Stalking manager.
Yeah. That's something.
Okay, anyone else would like to tell about the JDs that you have? People. But hopefully it was at some point helpful for you, so you can have an idea, right? At least.
Yeah, maybe I have different JD. Like I have IR manager, recruiting manager who search expa, called for the assessment center, and another one is approving manager, who is only approve phase, like from accepted, from open to approved under control, like, but they are numbers, and how to make all the process more fast. But yeah, maybe like the OPS and reintegration manager is the things that I always asked, always also when I was a member. They have less work than the other one with check the assessment center and the expo. So when I was a member, I thought that each members has to have the same JD, because they has to have the same work to do.
It might be, but it doesn't have to be like this. It can be, because like then you can, it's easy for you to track it, and then you also see, like at the very beginning, I think it's a good strategy to give everyone the same data, because they can see like how the others are working, because they are doing the same, so they can also share how they are like managing all the things and so on, so they might be more bothered. But then at some point you can also sit with them and reflect, like this, or maybe it will be more challenging to add to your JD some things, or take from your JD because you have too much work, and then you can, let's say, but it has to be clear for everyone, not only for your team member or team leader, but for everyone from the team, right? So you need to be just very sure that you need to make sure that people, like everyone, knows clearly what are the division of the tasks, and it's challenging for everyone. Just need to double check.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to
because
explain
like
all the JD to which member.
and also like I was saying, if you see that something is not working, don't be afraid of changing it, even in the middle of project. If you see that it might bring more results and so on, don't be afraid of trying different approach, innovating and so on. It's very good to, let's say, maybe introduce some fresh approach or something, because people are getting the new energy and they're doing something very, very cool then.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, but also like I think that the changing everything at some point, like totally it's not also super good, because then everyone's like, oh, what's happening, and it might not work out. But it depends how you're gonna also, let's say, introduce it to your team. If it's gonna be clear for them, you need to just take care about proper communication. And then will be always proper communication is everything.
Yeah, this is the fact that two works and the other one not, and the other one doesn't communicate. So
Yeah. Okay, guys, do you have any other questions or concerns or inputs or I don't know, sharings, whatever?
I have one question for you, but it's not about this space. It's about Poland.
Okay.
Since I have you guys, like, I'm gonna ask it anyway. I wanted to ask you if you know if there are HR opportunities in your country.
For now, no. Like, I mean, for now we don't have it, but I can ask, because on local level, because we have, like, in Poland we have two IGAP. Let's say it's divided in local IGAPs and national IGAP opportunities. So in terms of local opportunities, no, we don't raise in HR. We don't raise HR JDs in companies, but in terms of national partners. Uh, I know there were plans, so I can check with NSC of Poland if they are actually doing it. I'm not sure. For now, for now, I know that they're not, but I can share. I can see if they have it in plans. So can you just WhatsApp me reminding, and I will check and let you know. Okay? If
And
they're
also
gonna be
about
in the
finance.
future, but for now, no.
Okay, can you check also about finance?
Wait, I'm thinking. Um, the same local level for sure, no, because on local level they are raising only marketing and GE. and sometimes business, but on national level might be, but for now, no. Because I know there were plans, but for now, no. But I can finance is later. Okay, I will ask them.
Sorry for
I
the
think
question.
finance is very possible that they will have it in a nearest future because as I was talking recently to my team, they have it. So I will let you know. Okay, I will just write it down.
Sorry for the question.
No, it's okay. Okay, but about motivation, guys. Any other questions? How do you motivate, or maybe just know inputs, concerns, feedback, whatever you have in your mind. You can talk.
What kind of bounding activities do you run with your team? UVPs, Natala.
Marshall, can you repeat?
Okay. Because it was question to everyone, right? Not to me.
Yeah, of course. Oh,
Can you
if you want to
repeat?
share something, good.
I mean, I can. If you even want to, I can send you the, let's say, the book with different games or stuff like this. But because, like, all my teams were always in Poland. So what is working in Poland? You are taking people to the parties and you are just partying, right? And you are drinking and you are having fun. It's working all the time, always. You don't need
Okay.
any games, anything. I know the culture in here is different. So we'll see. But
Depends on the city, but
there's a lot of like games that you can. I don't know if you. It depends also if you want to maybe get to know people more, or maybe you want to bond with them, like give the chat. So just who wants to have a let's say those books and so on, because I cannot share it on a mailing list because it's very big file. Just write me a private message and I will share with you the book. But there are like I know the different games. Like for example, you are like if you have new team, you are sitting in a circle and then everyone is like saying three things about one person, about this person. Two are truth and one is lie, and everyone needs to guess what is lie, what is the truth, and then we are getting to know this person because the stories are like different.
this is for
And there's
just
the
it's
simple
a get
things.
to know way.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different games, let's say, but I think it's more about just spending time together, going to aperitivo or something like this.
Spring.
And yes, and just having fun, talking, um, going
Yeah,
maybe some activities that what is very good, just not talking all the time about life, but maybe going, I don't know, together to what to call it, to the like, that I'm maybe like sport activity, I don't know, swimming pool together or this laser thing, you have this house when you are doing laser, you know what I mean, right? This
like having a party
no, no,
in
no, no.
the
So not a party, but like just outdoor activities, let's say, that you can do that are connected with.
because one of my member is Muslim,
Uh-huh.
so
No, I don't mean
she
party.
can drink, she can go out in the night night after 8 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, but I
So
mean, that's normal. Yeah, of course. It's normal. So I don't know. Maybe some again, like I saw. Maybe I know you can go together. I know to cinema or whatever. Just like just simple things that you are doing with your normal friends. You just also do it with your Isaac friends as well to bond. And just go and talk.
okay.
Okay. Any other questions? If no, then thank you very much for joining this space. I really hope that it will help you somehow in managing and in motivating your people. It's very, very important, especially that you need to take care that during exams, during holidays, and so on, there will be many things happening and people might not be that engaged. So just take care about their motivation. Yes, and if you need anything, just remember that I'm here, so you can always approach me and we can talk about different tips and tricks. And just make sure that everyone is motivated, that you are motivated. And thank you very much. Grazie mille. Ciao.
Brava. Ciao ciao, Ola.
Bye, guys.
Ciao. Grazie.